300 meters in front of them. Flags up, we set, we're ready, starter says go, and they're off and racing. We'll have to give them a chance to settle down. Finally, Dishon goes off to lead them. Richard Fourie wastes no time, sending the favourite straight to the lead. Military Man is racing away in second. Then comes in behind that. Wolfram is racing in third. Reach for the Stars is in fourth. Shalkos is behind that one. Then comes Count de Lafayette, who's racing 6 lengths off the leader. Tempelhof is towards the back end. Lady Zandra and Single File's going to have to get past them all, and there's about 10 lengths in it. As they go onto the back straight, it's finally Dishon who's freewheeling, doing it nicely out there. Got a 1.5 length advantage. Over in second, Reach for the Stars. Third will go the way of, on the inside of that, Military Man, who's got the white and pink, and only 3 or 4 lengths off the leader. Wolfram's behind that one. Shalkos is travelling with Count de Lafayette. They found themselves 6 lengths off the leader. Further back is Tempelhof, and out back is Single File, who's a good 9 or 10 lengths off them. And unfortunately, something seems to be amiss with Lady Zandra, who's not travelling at all. So finally, Dishon in front had absolutely no pressure. Reach for the Stars is in second. Military Man is in third. Wolfram now being bounced along to get a bit closer. Shalkos, a lot of these horses have come off the bridle. Count de Lafayette behind that. Tempelhof and Single File with Lady Zandra. They homeward bound, and finally Dishon now says catch me if you can, has gone 2 lengths clear. Reach for the Stars is in second. Military Man only 1 pace in third. It's finally Dishon who got away with Richard Fourie. He's gone 2 lengths clear. Wolfram's to the outside. Reach for the Stars and then Military Man, but finally Dishon still going great guns out here. Got a 2 length advantage. Wolfram, Reach for the Stars, they chasing, but they chasing shadows. Finally Dishon, spot on the money, go and collect. Reach for the Stars was back in second. Behind that it was very close. You had Wolfram as well as Military Man. So it was always cruising. You could see a long way from home. That big, long, elastic-like action just got away at the right time. And I think it was the perfect race for number 1, finally Dishon. And you can see why they've backed this individual like they knew the results. Number 2, Reach for the Stars. Better run in second. Behind that, you had Wolfram, who was staying onto the outside in third. And then number 5, Military Man, was in fourth. That was the first jackpot. Second jackpot starts race number 5. That's it from my side. I'm going to hand you back to Nakeeb, who will complete the rest of the commentary. He is in Fairview at the moment, or he's in Gqeberha, so he'll be calling live from the course. So it's race 5 to race 8.
Welcome back, and it's bang bang, because Alan Greef and Richard Fourie back in the winner's box this afternoon. Again, Alan's had 2, Richard's now doubled up quickly in a row. Final edition wins this afternoon, and with me is Godfrey. He's collecting on behalf of Tabro. Tabro is the winning groom of Final Edition. Godfrey, you know what to do. Tell him very well done. Thank you very much to World Sports Betting for putting that 1,500 Rand into the coffers of our grooms as well. Now, obviously Richard wouldn't have heard, because he was out on the track and Nadine and I were doing the final assessment for this jackpot, and we said it's the F factor. It's either Fourie banker or Field. That was a type of race. Wow. So at the end of the day, you got it right. Well done, start to finish.
Yeah, look, last time we ran him in a 6 furlong, and it was obviously one of his first runs back, and he was quite a burly horse and full of himself, and I thought he still ran a good race, got beat 4 lengths or so, and felt him, and I said, look, we need to step it up. He needs a lot of ground, and lucky for us, we had a 1 draw in the noms in the 1900, and we took our chances to run him here. But saying that, felt still a little bit of a touch too far for him. He's got such a natural galloping stride, and just lack a bit of stamina. So that last bit, I felt like I was walking, and that last 100 or so felt very long. So and then he obviously saw the tractor. I mean the pens, when they pull them off, it makes 2 track lines, and he ducked for that. And so he's a green horse, but yeah, we'll go back to the program and start looking for a race that's a bit better suited over the mile, or 1800 or something like that. But I think he'll be an even better horse on the grass. He's got that nice big stride, and yeah, I'm just happy we got the win out of him so early. So well done to the Team Hollywood Syndicate, and obviously to Mr. Greef and his team doing all the hard work, and to my sponsors at Winning Form for their ongoing support.
Richard, just want to touch on that now for Hollywood. Anthony, I mean, former jockey, used to ride against each other. Do you still get the occasional phone call? Does he ask you questions, feedback with regards to the runners?
Only sometimes when, obviously something is bugging, but hardly ever. But, when I do racing, Grave will get the luxury to have a chat with him, and he's quite accurate with
his assessment.
Exactly. So I'm not going to argue with him. He is a champion, and I will take every advice that I can take from him and learn from that as well.
Okay, well said.
Thank you.
There we go. Humble Richard Fourie in the winner's box. Let's go to Alan Greef. And yeah, it's going according to plan this afternoon. I'm going to get Marilyn straight into the picture early as well, Marilyn. There we go. Some more money in the coffers. That's from the Racehorse Owners Association. If you remember, 15,000 Rand. That's the full one. So extra money. And well done to the Winning Connections. Thanks so much. And thanks to the Racehorse Owners Association. Alan, you'll be happy with that. Coming back last time out, obviously over distance much shorter. Are you talking happy? You're looking at the money.
I'm happy with Marilyn handing out checks. Damn right, yes. So thank you to Marilyn and the Racehorse Owners Association. But yeah, coming back to the horse.
Yes, so a bit of a sprint last time out. Now this distance, and I suppose you took cognizance of what Richard said. Now maybe just a touch too far.
Yeah, first time out, 1200. He actually didn't run a bad race, ran fourth that day, and came back a better horse. He had a bit of shine on his coat coming into this race, and Richard said put him further. We stepped up to 19. Richard won. Said not much further, bring him back.
Okay.
So it's just give and take, and he won a nice race. Very well done to Ridgemont Highlands and to Hollywood for sending the horse here, and Ridgemont Highlands breeding him. He's called Last Edition for a reason. He is the last dynasty to be born, and I think he's born very late, 15th of January. So he is definitely the last of the last when it comes to a great stallion like Dynasty. And well done to everybody concerned, and nice to get him in the winner's box. I think he won't stop here. He should win a couple more races, but maybe he just pulled his class, or his class pulled him through in this sort of race today over ground, maybe just a touch too far.
Well said, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go, and that's a lovely touch coming through there as well. Final edition being the final edition, and the last of the dynasties coming through. So when we say the name Dynasty in racing, what we do is we stand to attention and we salute.